What's up, good people? Welcome to Casa Chaps, where we talk all things home to interior design and everything in between. Today, we're going to be answering a question from a subscriber. So let's get down to it. What would you do to update this kitchen? Let's talk about the most prominent thing in the kitchen, which is obviously the cabinets. And whilst the wood is beautiful, I do have to say that the cabinets are dated or they have an old look. Why are they dated? Because nowadays cabinets go all the way to the ceiling, and all the cabinets nowadays always have one height. And if you notice in this picture, some of the cabinets are lower, some are a bit higher, and so on. So this is quite prominent, and this is something that absolutely has to be corrected. Now, there are different ways in which to correct this. Some people add more cabinets, but however way you decide to do this, you do want to make sure that your cabinets go all the way to the ceiling. Of course, this means that you'll have to remove that crown molding and then figure out how best to make it work. But definitely, they have to be all the same size and the same height. The next thing we are going to address is that hood wall. So that's quite a prominent kitchen feature again, and this has to be 100% addressed. And the way I would go about it is, number one is to remove those two side upper cabinets because they do box in that space and they make it look somehow tight. So to remove that filling, I would then remove those two upper cabinets, and then I would perhaps install a stainless steel hood in order to coordinate with the other stainless steel appliances, because we can see that the oven, the microwave, the fridge, all of these things are stainless steel. So I would introduce there a stainless steel hood, and then this way, we're getting somewhere. Another easy upgrade would be the lights above the island. So those have to go. Why? They're not working in proportion with the island, are they? And they're quite dated. And this is an easy upgrade. You don't have to choose lights that are expensive, but they do have to fit in with the space. And because this is jewelry, it can easily take a room, or rather a kitchen in this regard, from 0 to 100. So let's take those lights out. But before we settle on the lighting that's going to replace them, let's talk about the island. If you notice, the island is quite small for the space. The island has to be upgraded to something bigger. And the good thing is, the island that's in the kitchen right now is not fixed to the floor. It's movable. And this is perfect because then we can easily upgrade it and make it bigger. So definitely the island has to be made bigger. Here we have too much dead space. Now, once the island is updated, we do have to think about the color to coordinate the island here, because this ash wood is not really fitting, is it? It's just standing out there. So instead of going for this ash wood island, I would choose one that coordinates with the floor so that we have the wood repeating itself. In as much as it's great to mix wood colors, it's also important to make it make sense so that it repeats and not have it stand out. So a really subtle color will work here because the cabinets are quite, somehow loud, so you want to tone down that look. So already we are making progress here. To give a short recap, we've changed the upper cabinets, we've made them reach all the way to the ceiling, we've removed the crown modeling, we've removed that hood, we've replaced it with stainless steel, and then we've worked on the lights, and we've chosen ones that are in proportion to the new island, which we've changed. The new island has coordination with the floor and it's more subtle. Then we move on to those, ceiling mounted lighting. Those are really dating the space. They only make the ceiling look like some Swiss cheese. So you need something with a bit more character here, and that can easily be achieved by some ceiling mounted lights, but one that are not, mounted inside, but rather hanging out. And they do the same effect and also achieve quite a beautiful look. One thing to mind here would be to coordinate those lights with the island lights that are going to come in after that. And then let's move on to the kitchen island chairs. So you would need a stool that works, and this fabric is not really adding any justice to this kitchen, is it? It's too loud, so you might want something a bit cooler and something with legs that also, black is quite blurring and it stands out, but you might want it to be calm. And a good idea would actually to match to that polished nickel that the faucet is in. This will really work quite beautifully. And then the next, almost the most important upgrade you can make in this kitchen is to rip out that backsplash. As you can see, the backsplash is quite busy and it's quite dated. So the best way here would be to replace it with something timeless. Of course, we can think about more modern ways like a KitKat towel or something like that. But for something that lasts in the long run, I would most definitely recommend a Subway towel that's white. Whilst you can think, oh, the Subway towel is boring, it's old, but remember, it has been there for a long run. It's quite timeless and it has proved this. For example, think about the Subway in New York. The walls are, tiled in Subway, and this is how it got the name anyway, isn't it? So it really has stood the test of time. And whilst KitKat reads contemporary and in the moment, it can also easily tend towards the trendiness. But remember, when it comes to Subway tile, there's also different ways of stacking it. So you can easily make it look different. Instead of going the traditional way, you can install it vertically, or you can stack it diagonally, or in any other way that you want to. You can even go the weave-in way, but all of these might again read dated in a few years time. But to ensure that you won't regret the choice, that makes sure that they stay the same. So just go the traditional route, but it will, it gives you more endurance in the long run. My very last feature would be that rug. This rug is not really working in the space, is it? And you might need to change the color or the pattern and think of something. You can easily also coordinate this rug to the new kitchen island stools. And actually a deep color could work here, something like a deep green or something of your taste. I won't detect this. But with that, you're good to go. And for one more thing that I won't let you go without is to recommend to put some cafe curtains on your window. They will really just add some femininity, some softness, some cottage vibes, and it will really finish that kitchen before you know it. And don't forget to coordinate them with the rug. This way it will look cool. And this is where you can take risks in small things like cafe curtains. If your rug is, a little bit of floral pattern, then you could take a risk and make your cafe curtains checkboard. This will all make it different, and trust me, you will be surprised at how little you had to do, but how forward it has brought you. Overall, I would like to say enjoy your kitchen, refresh, and if you need any extra help, just write me below and I'll be happy to help. Before we go any further, I want to remind you that there is a kitchen guide linked down below that will be very useful for any other person that's looking to refresh or to renovate their kitchen. It talks about all the details, for example, the kitchen dimensions that are important and so on. So take note of that. Now let's get started.